Hi everyone, good morning and happy Monday. All right, so I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend and is looking forward to this upcoming long weekend that we're going to have. But let's go ahead and get started and log on to starfall.com. Once you're on there, go ahead and make your way to our calendar. And then once you see that big play button, go ahead and press play.
Yippee! It's May 2020. Let's make a calendar.
All right, and then once that green sparkly arrow in the bottom right corner appears, go ahead and press that. And we'll do the days of the week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, so
What day of the week is it today?
what day of the week is it today? And it is highlighted in gold for you up at the top. It is Monday.
Great job!
Today is Monday,
May
May 18th, 2020. All right, and then let's go ahead and press that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
Fill in the missing day and date.
fill in the missing day and date. So we just talked about how it's Monday, so let's go ahead and drag Monday over to that that empty blue rectangle up at the top.
Monday.
And yesterday was the 17th, so that means today is the 18th. So let's go ahead and drag that 18 over to that blank blue square.
18th. Great job!
And once you get the day and date filled in, go ahead and press that green arrow in the bottom right corner. Okay, let's go ahead and
Mark any special days this month.
mark any special days this month. So we started out the month with 2 holidays in one day. So on Tuesday, May 5th, 2020, it was Cinco de Mayo, meaning the 5th of May in Spanish. And this is the day when, way back when, the French army was trying to invade Mexico, and even though the Mexican army was outnumbered at the Battle of Puebla, they still defeated the French and therefore got to keep their land and kept the French from taking over their land. So that's why Cinco de Mayo is celebrated. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Tuesday, May 5th for Cinco de Mayo. And then also on that day was Teacher Day or Teacher Appreciation Day. And that is, that whole first week of May, remember we talked about that's Teacher Appreciation Week. And then the Tuesday of Teacher Appreciation Week is Teacher Appreciation Day. So let's go ahead and put some stars on Tuesday, May 5th, because it was also Teacher Appreciation Day. And while we're at this week, let's go ahead and put some stars throughout the whole week to mark Teacher Appreciation Week. So we can put some stars on Monday, May 4th. We already have stars on Tuesday, May 5th. And then we can do Wednesday, May 6th. Thursday, May 7th, and last but not least, Friday, May 8th. Okay, and then the weekend after Teacher Appreciation Week, so Sunday, May 10th, 2020, that was Mother's Day. And that is the day where in the United States, we basically extra appreciate and extra recognize the mother-like figures in our life. And while we should be doing this every day and show how much we appreciate them, hopefully you got to do something nice for those mother-like figures in your life on Mother's Day. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Sunday, May 10th, 2020, because that was Mother's Day. Okay, and then today, Monday, May 18th, 2020, it is a Canadian holiday. And remember, Canada is the country that borders the northern part of our country, the United States. And so in Canada today, it is Victoria Day. And this is the day where Canadians remember Queen Victoria, who was queen for about 63 years, way back when. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 18th, so today's date, because it is Victoria Day in Canada. And we'll talk a little bit more about Victoria Day once we get to the social story part of our morning meeting. Okay, so a week from today, so the reason that we're having a long weekend this weekend, it will be Memorial Day on Monday, May 25th. And on Memorial Day, we remember all those who died fighting in the armed forces or our military. And also people take the time to thank people who are currently serving in our military. So let's go ahead and put a smiley face on Monday, May 25th, because that will be Memorial Day. Okay, so we can also put some stars on Memorial Day, so Monday, May 25th, because that will be a no school day. All right, and then we have 2 birthdays this month, and we have a birthday actually this week. Really exciting, because I know he's really been looking forward to it. So, January, February, March, April, May. May 21st, so that's this Thursday. So this coming Thursday, May 21st, is going to be Adam's 13th birthday. So let's go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake to celebrate Adam. And also on that day, we're going to do a, since we normally have our Zoom chats on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we're going to do like a little we're going to sing happy birthday to him on Zoom. And I talked with his parents this morning, and I believe that they are going to have a cake to light some candles on and have us all sing happy birthday for him on Thursday. So that's really exciting. I'm looking forward to that. And then we have a birthday next week. So the 29th. The 29th is my birthday. So we can go ahead and put a slice of birthday cake on Friday, May 29th, 2020, because that will be my 26th birthday. Okay, so those are all the days that I'm going to mark this month, but you can continue to mark whatever days you would like. But I'm going to go ahead and move on by clicking that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And now we can
choose a picture for your calendar.
Choose a picture for our calendar. Okay, so I think I'm going to pick the boy daydreaming about playing baseball. So this is my picture for today, but you can pick whatever picture you would like. And then once you get that picture chosen, go ahead and press that green arrow in the bottom right corner. And hooray! So we finished calendar. So let's go ahead and move on and see what our weather looks like for today. So we can type in Chico weather into Google. And remember, we just used this first bit of information here. And so let's check out our temperature first. So let's make sure we have a blue rectangle around temperature right here. And you'll see our temperatures throughout the day. And then let's go ahead and make a blue box around Monday. So right here, and I'm gonna draw it out for you. So we have our box, and then we have MON, which is short for Monday, and then our weather picture for the day, so the type of weather that we're gonna have today. And we know this picture all too well because it seems to be the only type of weather that we've been getting. It's that picture of the sun that's partly covered by some clouds. And then we have two temperatures at the bottom. I see 70 degrees and 51 degrees. Okay, so if you have your blue box around Monday, so imagine that's a blue box. We have MON, which is short for Monday, the type of weather that we're going to have today. And then one of these temperatures is going to be our highest expected temperature today, and then the other is going to be our lowest expected temperature today. So my question for you is, which of these is going to be our highest expected temperature? 70 degrees or 51 degrees? So if you said 70 degrees, you are correct. So let's see where that falls on here. And that's easy to find because 70 is nice and big for us right here. And 70 degrees is this line that separates the cool temperature range and the warm temperature range. So it's gonna like feel kind of cool warm today because we're right here on the scale. Okay, so since 70 degrees is our highest expected temperature today, that means that 51 degrees is going to be our lowest expected temperature. So let's go ahead and see where that falls. And this should be easy to find as well because we can find 50 and then just go up one more because 50 plus 1 is 51. And we're right here. We are in that cool temperature range, so it will be cool tonight. And my next question is, what type of weather are we going to have today if this is our weather picture? So, if you said partly cloudy, you are correct. Technically, Google is saying that it is mostly cloudy, but to me, that's the same thing. I do see some huge cumulus clouds outside, which usually means that there might be some rain somewhere, not necessarily in Chico, but there is a chance of rain because there's a big old cloud right outside my window, and it's got some darkness on the bottom, so it looks like it's holding on to some precipitation. But it says that it's going to be partly cloudy today, but we're going to go check out, see what our precipitation is going to be, or our chances of precipitation are. So let's go ahead and make a blue rectangle around precipitation right here in the middle. We just did temperature, so now we're on precipitation. And what do we notice about our blue line, specifically here and here? In those two areas, it's different. So that usually means that there might be a chance of rain. So let's go check out up at the top right here, where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind. Let's look at precipitation and see what percentage is after the word precipitation. So we have precipitation. So precipitation, and I see 16%. So right now, or today, we have a 16% chance of rain, which isn't very high, but it's still possible. So we might get some rain, but we might not. We'll just have to see. All right, so let's go ahead and check out what our wind is going to look like today. And I already have a feeling that it's going to be pretty decent because it's kind of been blowing the leaves around outside my window quite a bit. So let's make sure that we have a blue rectangle around wind right here. So we did temperature, we just did precipitation, and now we're on wind. And you'll know you're there when you see those arrows with the different wind speeds throughout the day. And so, to find the average wind speed, let's go ahead and look right here. So where it says precipitation, humidity, and wind, let's look at what speed is after the word wind. So W-I-N-D is how you spell wind. And then I see 14 mph, or the average wind speed is going to be 14 miles per hour. So that's a pretty decent wind. It's not going to like blow you over or anything, but you're definitely going to feel it when the wind is blowing. And I'm looking outside right now, and it is currently blowing a lot of the branches around on the trees that I see outside. So, which makes sense too, because I'm watching these clouds start to roll slowly and move with the wind as the wind is blowing. Okay, so now that we've checked out, oh, here we go. There's actually something that's different today on this. We have a flash flood watch. So I'll show you. So if you look at the bottom here, right here, it says flash flood watch. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on that where it says more information. And this was posted 13 hours ago, but it is a warning for the next 5 hours. And it says there is a flash flood watch remaining in effect from 10 a.m. this morning through this evening. And so this includes portions of Northern California, we live in Northern California, and it includes Sacramento Valley, mountains of southwestern Shasta County, western Colusa County. Let's see. I don't see Butte County. So Butte County is the county that we live in. That's what Chico's in. But we are not included in this flash flood effect. However, we could still see some weather from this flash flood watch, just because we are pretty close to Colusa County mainly and Shasta County, but also we're not like too far from Sacramento either. So, and then it shows you right here what areas this flash flood is in effect. So this right here, this shows the part of California. So, like I said, Chico is not included in this warning because I don't see Butte County. However, we are close to some of the counties that are included in this warning, or this watch, I should say. And it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing serious. It's just something that the weather people need to alert the public about, just in case they do see lots of rain, and they can prepare to, in case they're driving or something, watch out for areas that might be flooded. So that's the only reason they really put those out, is just to give the public a warning, just in case they are to see some thunderstorms and a lot of rain. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out what our weather is going to look like tomorrow. And we're really just going to look at what type of weather and our highest expected temperature. That way we can compare and contrast Monday, so today's weather, with tomorrow, Tuesday's weather. So let's go ahead and make a box around Tuesday at the bottom here. And I'll draw it out so I have my box. And then there's TUE, which is short for Tuesday. And then we have our weather picture. And it looks very similar to today's, Monday's weather picture. It's the sun with some clouds partly covering it. And then I see two temperatures. I see 72 degrees and 54 degrees. Okay, so if you have your blue box around Tuesday, imagine this is a blue box, TUE, short for Tuesday, the type of weather that we're going to have tomorrow, and then which one of these temperatures is going to be our highest expected temperature tomorrow, 72 degrees or 54 degrees? So if you said 72 degrees, you're correct. So let's see where that falls on our scale. And 72 is easy to find because here's 70, and then we can just go up two more little increments here. So 1, 2. Yeah, right here. I think the first one's hidden by this little tab. So right here. And we're in the warm temperature range. So it will be warm tomorrow. And then my next question is, what type of weather? If this is our weather picture for tomorrow, what type of weather are we going to have? So if you said partly cloudy, you're correct. Of course, Google is saying that it's going to be mostly sunny tomorrow, but to me, that's the same thing. So we're just going to say it's partly cloudy, just for the sake of it. And now that we have checked out what today's weather looks like, so Monday, with tomorrow, and compared it to tomorrow, Tuesday's weather, let's write it out as if we were in the classroom. So today will be a high of 70 degrees and partly cloudy. And then tomorrow will be a high of 72 degrees and also partly cloudy. So here we go. Today, a high of 70 degrees and partly cloudy. And then tomorrow, a high of 72 and also partly cloudy. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. You can continue to look at whatever weather information you would like to, but I'm going to go ahead and move on to our social story portion of our morning meeting so that we can learn more about Victoria Day in Canada. Okay, so why do we celebrate Victoria Day? So again, we here in the United States do not celebrate Victoria Day, but in Canada they do. So we're going to find out why. What's the story? So for some, Victoria Day is a sign that summer is just around the corner. The holiday, which is only celebrated in Canada and Scotland, oh, I didn't know that, Canada and Scotland, began as a celebration to honor Queen Victoria's birthday. So, happy birthday, Queen Victoria. The British Queen was born on May 24th, 1819. So, that was a long time ago. She was a reigning monarch, or a queen, for 63 years, 7 months, and 2 days. Victoria Day was declared a Canadian holiday by the government in 1845. At that time, it was celebrated with picnics, parades, sporting tournaments, fireworks, and cannon salutes. When Queen Victoria died in 1901, Canada's Parliament officially named the holiday Victoria Day. It was decided that the day would be celebrated on the penultimate, which means second to last, Monday in May. In 2020, so that's this year. So this year, that's May 18th, so today. And it says, holidays are better on Mondays. I don't know if I would agree with that, but... So in 1852, the government made the decision to begin celebrating Victoria Day on a Monday. It would be observed on May 24th if that worked out, so her birthday. Otherwise, it would be held on the Monday immediately before it. So this year, it's before May 24th on the 18th, which is today. Today, Victoria Day is a holiday throughout most of Canada, and the day was marked more recently in most cities with parades, outdoor events, activities like camping, and elaborate firework displays. Today, it might be marked in different ways that allow people to keep a safe distance, such as virtually online, on television, or as a family in the backyard. So it's saying that since we have to do social distancing currently due to COVID, it's celebrated a little differently this year. So people typically are celebrating it virtually, so online, or on the television, or just with their families in their backyard. So that's pretty cool that they're still celebrating it. So here's the picture on the website that I'm on. So this looks like one of their elaborate firework displays. I'm assuming this is one of the cities in Canada. So that's pretty cool. And then this is, let me zoom, see, I don't know if I can zoom in, but this right here is Queen Victoria. So this is the lady that they are celebrating today. And she must have been a really awesome lady for them to decide that they wanted to make a holiday for her. So I'm going to go ahead and post this website on our Google Classroom. That way you can check out more about Victoria Day. I think there's not a video on it, but you can check out this page, maybe show it to your family if you think it's pretty cool. And then I might try to look for some more, maybe like a YouTube video or something, to also post about it and explain a little more about Queen Victoria, because I'm really curious about what good things she did when she was queen. But this is all that I have for our morning meeting today, but I will talk with you more tomorrow, and I hope that I get to see your beautiful faces during our Zoom chat tomorrow at 11. Other than that, I hope that you all have a beautiful Monday, and I will see you tomorrow.